So I got the new BMW replacement footpegs for my 2017 GS Adventure. I wanted something that I can actually lower the footpegs a little bit to have more legroom. The factory footpegs, I felt that were just a little bit too high. So I wanted to see if these ones would be a little bit more comfortable. Also too, I like how the BMW brand has this rubber insert on it. So that way, and then if it also goes down, if you put pressure on it, then you have access to the cleats that are there. So since I do mostly 80% highway anyways, I don't take it off-road that much as of yet. I figured these, I basically wouldn't be needing these at this point in time. So I'm going to give these a shot and I'm going to install these. They're fairly simple to put on, and I really like the way these are designed, pretty beefy. Size-wise, they do appear to be a little bit thinner in width-wise, as you can see. Kind of, but not too much. A couple millimeters difference. Lengthwise, going across, looks like you have a bigger foot pad on this one than you do the factory ones. But we'll give this a shot and put these on, and then see how they look afterwards. One of the first steps I need to do to remove the factory footpeg is I need to remove that locking washer, and then the pin. Then this pin will come right out along with the springs. So I did buy new springs. According to what they told me, I need to have some new springs put in. But in the manual or the instructions, it says the factory springs will work. But I'm just going to go ahead and replace those springs that they gave me. Anyways, so let's get started with that process. So that's pretty much it. That's all it takes to remove this footpeg. So these are the different springs that they gave me. So you can see here, they look exactly the same springs, but I'm going to just go ahead and replace them anyways. But you got the spring on the footpeg. The end part of the spring right here goes into that hole right here. So it's real easy to slip right in. Alright, that completes the installation process. So now what I'm going to do is lower the footpegs down. So the factory settings on these footpegs is matches the factory settings on the original footpegs as far as height wise. So I just take a T40 torque wrench and then just go ahead and loosen up these two bolts underneath the footpeg, and this will allow us to get to the third bolt that's in there that determines which hole that sets the height wise. Alright, so this is the bolt. It uses the same torque wrench. Just go ahead and loosen this up. This will allow us to determine which height we want it to set it at. It's on there fairly tight. It comes from the factory with some Loctite on there. So I'm going to go ahead and put it down to the third one and test this out. It doesn't seem like it's much as far as height-wise, but from what I've read online, you'll notice substantially the difference between the factory height and then this third level. Tighten this down as much as I can, and then I also added some Loctite on there. So that's good. Now, to put the foot peg back on, just take those two same bolts. I added some blue Loctite. Just tighten these back up. So this whole process probably takes you about maybe 10 minutes to put on. It's fairly simple, not difficult at all. Just torque these down, and that's pretty much it. That's all there is to it. Well, that's the way it looks. It's done. Only takes a few minutes to put this on, and then there you go. BMW lowered foot pegs. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to answer them. Thanks for watching.